Today in Drunk History, we are going to talk about why can't you wear white after Labor Day? Question mark. There's a question mark there. Okay. Wearing white in the summer makes sense, right? I mean, black. Black attracts and holds heat. So of course you're going to wear white because it repels it apparently. I don't know who came up with that, but desert peoples have known for thousands of years that white clothing seems to keep you a little bit cooler than other colors. But wearing white only during the summer? Who does that? While no one is completely sure exactly when or why this fashion rule came into effect, our best guess is that it had to do with snobbery. Snobbery. Who comes up with the word snobbery? I mean, this is the first time I've ever heard or read this word in my life. Apparently, snobbery came from the late 1800s or the early 1900s. I mean, who the hell came up with this word? I don't get it. The wives of the super rich ruled high society with an iron fist. See, they used to take their fist and they had a glove and it was made of iron and they used to shove it up. Pop.
Daddy.
They used to shove this iron fist up poor people's buttholes. Right? Adam has really good points over there. I can't read them because it's horrible, but
can't read.
I can't read, so. As more and more people became millionaires, though, it was difficult to tell the difference between old money, respectable families, and those who only had vulgar new money. By the 1880s, in order to tell who was acceptable and who wasn't, the women who were already in quotations felt it necessary to create dozens of fashion rules that everyone in the known had to know. Had to follow, sorry, my bad. That way, if a woman showed up at the opera in a dress that cost more than most Americans made in a year, but it had the wrong sleeve length, the other woman would not give her the time of day. It's horrible. Money makes horrible people, just to let you guys know. Not wearing white outside the summer months was another one of these silly rules. White was for weddings and resort wear. Not dinner parties in the fall. Of course it could get extremely hot in September, and wearing white might make the most sense. But if you wanted to be apparently attired, you just did not do it. Labor Day became a federal holiday in 1894, and society eventually adopted it as a natural endpoint for summer fashion.
You okay there, Eddie?
That shit was awesome.
You're sweating there.
Yeah, I know. That was a good drink. Not everyone followed this rule. Even some... I can't say this word.
What is it?
No, there's something really easy.
What is it?
Socialities. Bam, I said it. Not everyone followed this rule. Even some socialities continued to buck the trend.
Socialites.
My bad. I thought I did good. I'm sorry. First, dude, I went through 3 paragraphs without fucking up.
Stop covering your face.
I know, I'm trying to figure out. Not everyone followed this rule. Even some socialites continue to buck the trend. Most famously, Coco Chanel, who wore white year-round. Oh man, she's fucking up, bro. But even though the rule was originally enforced by only a few hundred women in like 1800 was like fucking every single woman in the world. I'm sorry, but you know, that's kind of how it goes. Over the decades, it trickled down to everyone else. Trickle down banging was a great concept in this one show that I watched one time called Blue Mountain State. And that's another story. Over the decades, it trickled down to everyone else. By the 1950s, Women magazine made it clear to middle-class America white clothing came out on Memorial Day and went away on Labor Day. These days, the fashion world is much more relaxed about what color to wear and when. But every year, you will still hear people say, white after Labor Day is unacceptable. All thanks to some snobby millionaires over 100 years ago. Millionaires.
Are you sure that's not snooty and not snotty?
No, it's snobby. It says snobby. Here, show it. Snobby. It says right there. Snobby.
Yeah, it says snobby.
Yeah, I'm not retarded.
It won't go that far.
It's okay, man. It's fine, though. Me, personally, I try not to wear white because fat people don't wear white. It's hard to keep clean, and when I eat, I can't